We are discussing the last ataxic disorder, that is last ataxic genetic disorder, that is ataxia telangiectasia. What is the ataxia telangiectasia? In the ataxia telangiectasia, there is the cerebellar defects, nystagmus, myoclonic jerks, areflexia, and recurrent pulmonary infection. There is the cerebellar defects. Cerebellar defects. And there is myoclonic jerks. Myoclonic jerks. Areflexia also present. Areflexia. In cases of the ataxia telangiectasia. There is the recurrent pulmonary infection in the ataxia telangiectasia. Recurrent pulmonary infection in the ataxia telangiectasia. The loss of Purkinje cells and basket cells in the cerebral cortex also occur. Loss of Purkinje cells and loss of the basket cells in the cerebral cortex. The cerebral cortex also occur. This disease occur in the first decade of life. The ataxia telangiectasia occur in the first decade of life. The first decade of life. The inferior olivary nucleus neuron also lost. The inferior olivary nucleus or olivary nucleus neuron also lost. Anterior horn cell and posterior column also demyelinating also occur. The interior horn cell and posterior column of spinal cord also demyelinates in cases of ataxia telangiectasia. What is the causes of ataxia telangiectasia? What is the mechanism that how ataxia telangiectasia occur? The ataxia telangiectasia, there is mutation in the gene called ATM gene. Gene mutation that is called ATM gene. Mutation in the ATM gene occur. The ATM gene normally synthesizes the ATM protein, and its function is the phosphatidylinositol 3 kinase. Its function in the phosphatidylinositol 3 kinase activity. It's regulate the phosphatidylinositol 3 kinase activity. In the phosphatidylinositol 3 kinase regulate the cell cycle. This regulate the cell cycle. Control the cell cycle and regulate the cell cycle. When this mutation in the ATM gene occurs, there is ataxia telangiectasia, and they normally develop in the first decade of life in cases of the infected individual. The ATM permits early diagnosis. If we do the genetic testing of the suspected individual, genetic tests for the suspected individuals, this ATM gene, ATM gene is the gene that mutation occur in the ataxia telangiectasia. This ATM gene permits the early diagnosis. So now we will discuss the management of the ataxic disorder. How we will treat and manage the ataxic disorder. First of all, management of ataxic disorder or management of ataxia. First of all, we rule out the causes of the ataxia, that whether the ataxia is the heritable or non-inherited causes. Identify the causative agent. First, we identify the causative agent. If the ataxia is due to tumor of the CNS, we resect the tumor or give chemotherapy or both, or radiotherapy. We treat the tumor. If there is tumor, If there is CNS infection that causes the ataxia, there is due to the ataxia is due to CNS infection. So first we investigate the causative agent of the ataxia. We measure specific autoantibody for ataxia. We measure specific autoantibodies for ataxia. For example, if there is ataxia anti-gliadin antibody, ataxia anti-gliadin antibody, so we give the patient gliadin free diet, that is gluten free diet, gluten free diet. When we start the gluten free diet to the patient of gliadin antibody positive, so the ataxia will be disappear. We also do the vitamin E test for vitamin E, and we must determine the vitamin E deficiency, and we also determine the malabsorption. If there is malabsorption and vitamin B1 and B12 or vitamin E deficiency, so the ataxia may occur. The hypothyroidism is also a cause of the ataxia. Hypothyroidism. So we do the hypothyroidism. So we do the thyroid function tests, serum T3, T4 level, and we replace with thyroxine. When we treat the hypothyroidism, the ataxia itself disappear. We also do the CSF culture. For infective agent, especially for syphilis. If there is syphilis, we will give the antibiotic for syphilis, and we will treat the syphilis, and itself the ataxia will be disappear. We also do the antibody titer for Lyme disease and Legionella infection. We also do the antibody titer for Lyme disease and Legionella. For Lyme disease and Legionella. If the ataxia is due to autosomal dominant disorder, that is heritable disorders, no treatment for autosomal dominant is successful. We only give riluzole for symptom relief. There is no permanent successful treatment for the autosomal dominant ataxia. Remember one thing, that iron chelator we cannot give in the ataxia. Iron chelator we cannot give. Don't give iron chelator, because the iron chelators causes the heart muscle injury. They cause the injury to the heart muscles. We don't give the iron chelator because the iron chelator causes the heart muscle injury to the heart muscle because of iron chelator. So this will be very careful about the iron chelator.